Great to see you again another day. Respected friends, sadhakas, salutations to you, gratitudes to you, congratulations to you, greetings to you, and then wishes for both of us, prayers for all of us that this endeavor which we have started by our own Punya Phala, blessings of so many Mahatmas and the Lord, we will not give up, come what may. May our conviction become stronger day by day in this regard. Till the ultimate is reached, let us not go away from this path. The 13 Vyaktitvas to be strengthened in us by our conscious effort are the Lokasevaka, Dharmastapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, Bhasha, Gnata. Our blessings, the Adhisthana Devatas, the Guru Ganas, and the Shruti Mata. Then the Jagan Mata, the Ishvara, then this Parabrahma. As much we can remember, become conscious of these, so much we are sensible and we are on the track. Great Upanishad, Shwethashwathara, we are studying second, first chapter after the exhaustive. Sambandha Bhashya, we are into the fourth mantra. The Karana Brahma is being explained. For us to understand, accept that everything what we perceive through our faculties in the world is nothing but the expression of that Paramatma alone in various forms and names with his own Atma Shakti, Deva Atma Shakti. Therefore, towards everything, having accepted them as the expression of the same Lord, towards everything, we should have only the respectful, reverential attitude. In that attitude, other than the service bhava, seva bhava, no other thought should be entertained in the mind. Like when you have a puja room in your house, other than puja, we don't do anything else. In that puja mandir, whatever the Bhagwan's idols are there, just we worship that Lord. We don't have any samsara with the Lord. At a higher level, we surrender to Him so much that we don't even worry about ourselves with the faith that He will take care of us. That is why with that puja mandira and that puja devatas and all the things that are there in that puja room, variety of utensils used for puja, etc., we don't have samsara with them. It's a question of the attitude of respect, reverence developed because that room, those idols, those objects are considered to be divine, and to with the divinity, our relation is of respect and reverence. In the same way, entire universe is expression of the Lord, divinity only. Therefore, our relation with them should be of respect and reverence expressed as service only. This is what is the inner freedom from the outer world by being in the very world. Once that service is done in whatever the place we are placed, then keep the entire Karana Brahma away and search the Nirguna Brahma. Ultimately, in the Anubhuti of the Nirguna Brahma alone is moksha. The obstacle to us is the Saguna Brahma in the form of this entire world of names and forms. As such, that world is not the obstacle because it is divine manifestation. The obstacle and problem is our own attitude and relation with that world. every attitude with this world other than the attitude of respect, reverence is binding. With that puja room example, we should be able to understand it, accept it. Not only puja room, when you go to a temple, when you go to a pilgrim place, when you visit your elders, when you visit the gurus, to all of them we have an attitude of respect and reverence, therefore service, and then we don't expect anything from them. And whatever they give, it is a love, a hug, or a scolding, or an advice, we take it to our heart because they are our well wishers, they are respectful, reverential to us. So many places we do it. Then, whichever the places we are not able to maintain this attitude, there we are getting deluded and bound. There also the same attitude we have to bring. So that everywhere everything is him and him and him alone. So to everything my attitude is respect and reverence. Even taking the food. Annam also is Param Brahma Swarupam, and inside me the Jiva also is Parabrahma, and to that Parabrahma, inner Jiva, this Annam Brahma is given. In that there is no Bhoga attitude at all. Up to this level, when we train our Antakarana, where is any more samsara? The whole Jivana is Bhagavadarpana Eva at the level of Upadhis. And myself, identity with the Paramatma. See that? To train us in this understanding, give us the conviction, make us do that sadhana and realize the Brahma Tattva in this very life, as every Upanishad does her efforts in her own way. This Shwethashwathara Upanishad is guiding us in this way. The Brahmavadins seated, discussed, thought of so many Karanas as Karana for the Jagat. They understood they can't be. Then they went into Dhyana Yoga. In that Dhyana Yoga, they have seen Devatma Shakti. That is being explained in these two mantras 4 and 5. How many details are given exhaustively. All of them are important for us to grasp. And in any of these Vedantic classes, more is for us to do as homework of contemplation and grasping the deeper, varied details that are given. It is our homework which matters. Correct? We have seen the Viparayas, we have seen Ashaktis, we have seen the Nava Tushti. Then today we'll see the Ashta Siddhis as well as the Vimshati Pratyaravihi, Ashtakai Shadvihi, then Trimarga Bhedam, Dvinimittaika Moham. With these things in this shloka is studied perfectly. Same way is the next shloka where Karana Brahma is explained to us with the analogy of a river also. So more and more contemplation on these things, full consciously, more clarity will come to us. We will do it. Before that, our Sankalpa, our Mantrocharana, and before that, for some time, our today's beautiful common sense thought. Like every day, we are doing something helpful to us. Today's is pure inquiry, pure analysis, what's happening in and around us and about us and by us. These five, six things we have to be aware of. Be careful about it. Very quickly, short and sweet, we discuss. First and foremost is still my upadhis are taking me away from Paramatma. Observe it, understand it. Then try our best to change it. They are misleading me, misguiding me, taking me away from Paramatma. Like in the world also, in the initial days of our vehicle driving, the vehicle only takes us in its own direction till we get control over the vehicle. So too, we ourselves are not pakka about our identity, about our duties towards anybody in the world, whether it is wife or husband, or the children, or family members, or society, or government, or even relatives, friends. They mislead us, they misguide us, they take us in their direction when we are not alert or aware exactly what we have to do and accomplish. They mislead us with their sentiments, with their emotions, with their demands, with their commands, with their blackmailing us or misusing our emotions. अब क्या क्या नहीं है दुनिया में, लोग हमको मिसलीड करते हैं, मिसगाइड करते हैं, टेक अस अवे फ्रॉम करेक्टली व्हाट वी आर टू डू when we don't know what exactly we have to do. That is why, with full authority, confidence, saying that I know what I am, I know what you are, I know what to do, is a great achievement. Not with arrogance, but the clarity of understanding. Very beautiful that state of life. If these examples are understood in the same way, my upadhis of Sharira, Prana, Indriya, Mana, Buddhi are still, even after my so many years of claiming to be spiritual, are taking me away only from the Paramatma. When? What when? Every moment. So be aware of it. That means we have not become the Paripakva Sadhaka. How can any instrument still master us, enslave us, and order us and tell us, shall let us go there? Point one, we have to ponder over it. अभी भी मेरे इंद्रिया, मेरा अंतःकरण मुझे प्रभु से दूर ले जा रहे. Still I am slave to them. Still they are masters. Isn't it? Think about it. We have to put our intellect in all these inquiries for the crystal clear picture of what exactly happening. Then compare it with what is to be happening. Then what is to happen? Let us make it happen. That's called as conscious spiritual practice. Like I have to go onto the main road, but the vehicle is going left side toward the service road. So I become aware of it. Then pull it with that handle or steering in the hands, control it, bring it onto the track. Isn't it? In the same way, the first question, first inquiry, first feeling we should have, first regret we should have, first guilt we should have, first thing about which you have to become ashamed is what? Still my indriyas are taking me away from the divine. Indriyas, faculties, all of them. Be aware of it. At home also, still my children are sitting on my head. When they were children, when they were immature, okay, I used to take care. Now they are grown up, they are matured. I should not be slave to them. If they don't listen to me, never mind. But I can't listen to them because I know what is correct for me, for them also. That courage you have to have. Otherwise, till we die, we only become slave to people around. Never enjoying doing what we want to do, the positive things, not the negative. In that way, you want to give some dana and charity. People, children say, no waste है बाबा क्यों देते हो? मूर्ख है वो, उसको क्या पता? Because of all those charitable action only today something is there for us to be happy and comfortable. How many people might have given dua to us because of our charitable actions that we are well off. अदरवाइज सड़क में भीख मांगते हैं तो खाने को नहीं है 2 वक्त रोटी. इमेजिन. They don't know. Murak hai wo. So they stop you from those charitable actions. Usually I know that. You want to go to pilgrim places, you want to sponsor something, spiritual, etc. They say, no, no, no. What do they know? Useless fellows. उनको बिठा के उनसे कराना चाहिए. That is a commanding. Those children who don't listen to us when we tell the good things, who told you they are your children? Stupid fellows. Get out of all that nonsense. Any relation. So to a guru with the disciple, these fellows don't listen to me. No need of anything. He writes off from the mind long back. Routine चलता है, ठीक है आएंगे बैठेंगे सुनेंगे. That's okay, normal. But the guru disconnects from within. If the disciples are not tuning, he hasn't. I can't afford that headache. In the same way, the upadhis of ours still are taking us away from Paramatma. Be aware of it. Second, very important thing. The world outside still is having value for us, having a reality for us, having importance for us, having that effect of tempting us, having pulling us towards it. The world of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, world of the objects and the Vyaktis, situations, places, entertainments, still they hold such a value in me that they are pulling me towards them again. This contemplation we have to do. So, first is with regard to the upadhis, second is the entire outer world which is around us. Still, it is pulling me towards it. Have importance for so many things, isn't it? So many of the activities, so many of the involvements, so many of the initiatives. बार बार फिर से वही में उसी में जा रहा हूँ. They are also pulling me away from the Paramatma. First is Paramatma Anubhuti. Then only keeping that in Anubhuti intact, anything else if required, we perform. Not before Paramatma Anubhuti, anything can be important. That's called spiritual maturity. So, in this way, still the world has value for me, reality value, importance for me. Still it appearing to me the source of sukha or bhoga. That is why still the desire, still the cravings for the objects, for the entertainments, even for the people, कि वो दोस्त आए तो कितना अच्छा होता है, और ये बंधु रिलेटिव इफ ही कम्स हाउ नाइस, चलो मैं ही खुद उनको जाकर मिल के आता हूँ. 100% samsara. Still we have value for it as it is real. So, what is happening in our life spiritually? We have to observe it. The second point is this one. The third one is what? Still I consider myself to be the jiva only, with the upadhis, an individual only. Still so strongly that upadhi yukta jiva bhava, therefore various identities, therefore so much of reality given to them. My own identities. Like I am there as a speaker. Speaker is an identity with the speaking work. So it's a jiva lakshana ho. In pure Paramatma ye nahi hai. In the same way, in so many ways I consider to be still an individual only. Sopadika jiva bhava. So strongly is there. Rather, every moment, every day, I am strengthening it only. Interesting. This is the third point we have to consciously inquire about, become absolutely alert about every moment. Every moment की बात है. Spirituality is every moment. Before becoming aware of every moment, general discussion we are doing. अभी भी मैं उपाधियों से जीव मानता हूँ. Strongly. The physical upadhi say man or woman. Jiva is neither man nor woman. Okay. In the व्यवहार ठीक है, but अंदर रियल पॉइंट बैठ गया कि नहीं. With my money, I consider I am rich or poor, with the religion or what do you call caste, etc. I still consider myself to be this or that. They are all Upadhi Dharma, no? I have still so much identity with the Upadhis and all the relations. With the Sharira Upadhi only, all relativities. They are still so strong in me. And they are the ones which are making me think and operate or work according to them. As a jiva only I am performing every day, every moment. Thus it's becoming stronger only. जीवा भावा वो लूज नहीं हो रहा, मतलब नहीं नेग्लेक्ट या एलिमिनेट नहीं हो रहा है, वो ही बिकमिंग स्ट्रॉन्गर. थर्ड पॉइंट. फोर्थ इज वेरी एसेंशियल कि स्टिल इन मी, instead of eliminating the vasanas, I am gathering new ones only. Because every involvement of us with every activity, thing, and being, where there is no smruti of Paramatma, that's going to create vasana. That much highly sensitive you have to become to be careful. So, knowingly or unknowingly, I am continuously creating more and more the karma vasanas, karma phala vasanas, then the samsara vasanas, and then the jiva vasanas. So, with my today's work and creating vasana, tomorrow also I am going to be a jiva. Tomorrow also I am going to have value for the world. Tomorrow also I am going to think and work for the world. That's what I am preparing today in my vasanas. Because एक बार कोई चीज वासना बनते हैं, so they express as strong desires in the intellect. They agitate the mind till that desire is fulfilled. And yesterday we saw every desire fulfillment is adding fuel to the fire. न जातु कामः कामानाम् उपभोगेन शाम्यति. So in that Ashtavida, Navavida Trupti mein, one of the people who become Trupta is no end to this bhoga. Therefore, we will not involve. That way they become Trupta. At that time, this shloka was quoted. So, this is the fourth point we have to be very conscious about. We have to become conscious. The whole spirituality is becoming conscious, becoming aware of what exactly is happening, what to do, how to do. इसको आध्यात्मिकता कहते. एक सेकंड भी हम अपने आप को छोड़ नहीं सकते. फोर्थ वन. फिफ्थ इंपॉर्टेंट वन इज स्टिल all my sadhanas are not on the track as they are to be done exactly. I am doing, but not exactly as they are to be done. Whether it is concentration aspect कहो, attitude aspect कहो, process कहो कि किस process से करना है. Still, they are all not on the track. I have not mastered them. Still, my sadhanas are heavy load and burden to me. Under compulsion, I am doing them, not out of choice or joy. Something is pushing me, I am doing. But चाव से प्यार से नहीं. Like we come to the class. It's one of our sadhana. Out of mechanical attitude we are coming, out of obligation we are coming, out of any other compulsions or escapisms we are coming, or we are on the track that every day through the study of Shastra, I have to be reminded of spiritual goal and my being a spiritual sadhak. This clarity. One example. Same way, any of the other sadhanas, if at all we do, first question is कर रहे कि नहीं. आज के क्लास फिर कल के क्लास के बीच में और कुछ हो रहा है कि सब कल्लास हो रहा है. Nothing sadhana done. If at all done, is it on the track? We have to see every sadhana. No sadhana is meaningless. Every of them are meaningful when they are done meaningfully. It can be the parayanams, it can be the japa, it can be bhajan kirtana, it can be the puja upasana, it can be study of the shastras. Every one of them are required sadhanas. और कौन सी चीज किस लिए करना थोड़ा जानकर करना चाहिए बस. Fifth one is this one. Sixth one is what? Still have not become qualified for the dhyana sadhana. Qualification be, willingness be, commitment be for the dhyana, still have not got. And whereas this dhyana is the ultimate sadhana in which alone we transcend all upadhi tadatmya, reach to the self. घूम फिरा के अल्टीमेटली हर एक साधक को ध्यान में आना ही पड़ता है. ध्यान के द्वारा ही अनुभव. हाँ, इन वेदांता देयर इज नथिंग कॉल्ड ध्यानम. Through vicharana, contemplation only, one having gone beyond the upadhis enters into Atma Anubhuti. In Vedanta, dhyana is not a process. In Vedanta, dhyana is an anubhuti. It is not a verb, it is a noun, it is an experience. ध्यान नहीं करते वेदांत में. वेदांत में विचारणा करते, कॉन्टेम्पलेशन. फिर ध्यान में पहुंचते हैं. इन दैट पहुंचना, दैट इज अनुभूति ऑफ द आत्मा ओनली. है ना. तत्र प्रत्यय एकतानता ध्यानम. एंड व्हाट इज द प्रत्यय? आत्मवस्तु. वन विद द. बट दैट थिंग ऑफ contemplation and leading to meditation, still I am not qualified in my life. Still I am far away from it. We have to inquire about it. The sixth one. Now, the seventh is the most important. Means what? इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ कि I am just wasting my time, passing my time on the name of coming to the classes, on the name of studying the Shastras. I have never studied the Shastras so far correctly, thoroughly, perfectly. Because if at all the Shastra Adhyanam happens perfectly, truly, completely, strongly, we don't fail in all these six things. Therefore, at the very basic thing of Shastra Adhyanam, we are not serious, we have not become sincere, we have not done the proper attempts. Therefore, it shows that we have not even started our journey, we are nowhere. Because where to begin and what to accomplish, when none of them are achieved, then how can we say we have started? Therefore, realizing it, nothing bad, nothing wrong, let us restart. Whole idea is let us restart again in our very first step of deeply, thoroughly listening, studying, contemplating, understanding our Shastras to gain the knowledge given in them regarding all these six things. Shastra already told us that you have to master the upadhi, not the other way. But still we are slave to upadhi means we are not convinced about the Shastra, nor we understood the guidance given by the Shastra to master the upadhis, nor we have done it. Simple. Therefore शास्त्र पढ़ा ही नहीं हम. शास्त्र को अंदर जाने ही नहीं दिया. शास्त्र is like medicine. The medicine goes inside, it should cure the disease. If it's not curing, वो अंदर गया नहीं वो. So if the disease of slavery to upadhi is not removed, then the medicine of Shastra Adhyana is not working. We have not taken that medicine in a workable manner. So too, the Shastras already told us the Jagat is asatya, Jagat is mithya, Jagat is nitya parinami, Jagat is jada, Jagat is bandhana karana. If this is understood, then we would have not given importance to the world. If the still things and beings and situations and experiences and indulgences of the world are still are having importance in us, in our life, holding us, means what? हमने शास्त्र का निरादरण किया, हम उनको पढ़े नहीं, उनको ध्यान से पढ़े नहीं, डीपली पढ़े नहीं, उसका ज्ञान, उसका कन्विक्शन होने तक हमने नहीं पढ़ा. Therefore we are not benefited. Therefore we are still samsari at the second level. First level is identified with upadhi, slave to them. Second is still the world is valuable, important to us. The third one also, the Shastra already said, you are Nirupadika Brahma, you are not this Sopadika Jiva. But still I am living as a Jiva with Upadhi. Means what? I have disrespected Shastra or I have not understood it. I have not studied only was. So then what are we doing? Wasting time on the name of study Shastra? So we are insincere towards ourselves, towards the great blessings given by the Lord and the Guru, towards the great blessings given by the Shruti Mata. So that's the immaturity. We have to rise above from that, become matured, then revisit the Shastras and re-study why the Shastra says, I am not the Jiva, I am Brahman. Why the Shastra says, the Upadhi should not be given chance to master. Why and how the Shastra says, the outer Jagat is Asatyam and Mithya. Refer to those Shastras again and again till again we understand thoroughly and show that understanding in practice. We have not studied Shastras, that's why deeply. Uh, the cause of all problem is vasanas. Therefore, they have to be eliminated. New ones should not be created. This conviction is not there in us. Therefore, we are inadvertent, adding the problems only more and more. Vasanas बढ़ाई जा रहे हैं. In the same way, the sixth one, the last one is key our all sadhanas, the need of them, the importance of them. Okay, we are not convinced about it. इसलिए वो साधना है कर नहीं रहे और मैकेनिकली कर रहे, परफेक्टली नहीं कर रहे, बिकॉज वी हैव नॉट अंडरस्टूड शास्त्र. शास्त्र हैज टोल्ड अस द नीड ऑफ एवरी साधना एंड द वे इट हैज टू बी डन एंड इट्स इफेक्टिवनेस इन इवॉल्विंग अस. हम नहीं कर रहे मतलब या नहीं समझे शास्त्र को या निरादरण कर रहे. दैट्स व्हाट इन गीता विथ ऑल लव भगवान सेज टू अर्जुना, यह शास्त्र विधिमुत्सृज्य वर्तते कामकारतः न स सिद्धिमवाप्नोति न सुखम न पराम. 16th chapter, last but one shloka. Tasmat shastram pramanam te karya akarya vastito. Karya is sadhana, akarya is samsara. साधना करना है इसलिए वो कार्य है, संसार नहीं करना है इसलिए वो अकार्य है. सो कार्य अकार व्यवस्था में शास्त्र प्रमाण है. Therefore, second line is powerful. Jnatva shastra vidhana uktam. Having thoroughly understood the guidance given by the Shastra, karma kartum iharhasi. You deserve to do the all karmas as sadhana, the Bhashya and Antaranga. And that's why the sixth one, that we are not becoming qualified for the meditation, contemplation. Because we have not thoroughly studied Shastra. If yes, in so many mantras, the Atma Tattva Vicharana is given. The Anatma Shri Vigarahanam is told to us. So that knowledge has not been received by us, not digested by us. Therefore, its value is not given due. इसलिए we are not doing those practices. है ना, डेली सुबह दोपहर शाम एक एक घंटा वो होना चाहिए हमको आत्मचिंतन का ध्यान समय. नहीं हो पा रहा मीन्स we are not convinced about Shastra, because Shastra said only through that vicharana and dhyana. See how many times yesterday Shri Vasishtha ji told, from the Guru gain the Shastra Jnana and vicharana. The vicharanavan Vyakti only comes out of samsara. Otherwise, this Bhayankara samsara, how many ways it troubles us. कल देखा हमने, भयंकर था वो वाला. It, like the fire, it burns us. Like the sword, it cuts us into piece. Like, how many examples given? 13, 14 of them are told yesterday. Before telling about the 13, 14 narakas. पहली वाले श्लोक में, है ना, सांप की तरह डसता है वो, फायर की तरह जला देता है हमको, पानी की तरह डुबा देता है हमको. ये संसार वाला भयंकर चीज. If we have not done the vicharana to know the self, then in not doing that, all papa we do, that papa leads to the naraka. So many narakas are told. पत्थर हमको खिलाएंगे, है ना. Then with the sharp sword we are cut into pieces. We are pulled through the two पेड्स, पेड़ों के बीच में से खींचेंगे हमको, ऊपर से नीचे गिराएंगे, है ना, सुइयों से चुभाएंगे. Everything told yesterday. 14 of those naraka. If we have studied that Shastra thoroughly, will we not change our entire lifestyle? So, one thing in life we have to do is become serious, sincere, okay, to the Shastras, loyal to our Shastra. एक चीज हम कर लें जिंदगी में, nobody can stop us from growing. If we are not loyal, serious, sincere to our Shastras, in understanding them deeply, in getting convinced, in implementing them, nobody can protect us, help us from getting destroyed. बस इतना काफी है. 6-7 things we discussed. We have to ponder over it. May the Lord's grace blessings, which are already there, Guru Kripa, may we realize them, make use of them. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanam Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं बदवाक्यप्रमाणदः व्याख्याता सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं. सुकृतेऽधिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शनलालसता अतिदीनमिमं परिपालय मां भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे. श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत् परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्माकं सह समस्त धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आदिशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थ वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकंठं नमाम्यहम्. अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः. ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Parayanam. One round we have done the Parayanam of all the 6 chapters. Is a good exercise. Let us make the second round. Those 2-3 minutes spent in chanting those mantras, a good exercise. In fact, this has to be done by every one of us during offline class time, मतलब when there is no class in our house. पता नहीं करते कि नहीं, इसलिए हम यहाँ क्लास में कर रहे हैं, मेरे लिए भी करा रहे हैं, आपके लिए भी पारायण. Let us do the chanting of the first 5 mantras of the first chapter itself. ॐ अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः. ॐ किं कारणं ब्रह्म कुतः स्म जाता जीवामकेन क्वच सम्प्रतिष्ठा अधिष्ठिताः केन सुखेतरेषु वर्तामहे ब्रह्मविदो व्यवस्थां कालस्वभावो नियतिर्यदृच्छा भूतानि योनिः पुरुष इति चिन्त्या संयोग येषां नत्वात्मभावात् आत्माप्यनीशः सुखदुःखहेतोः ते ध्यानयोगानुगता अपश्यन् देवात्मशक्तिं स्वगुणैर्निगूढां यः कारणानि निखिलानि तानि कालात्मयुक्तान्यधितिष्ठत्येकः तमेकनेतिं नेमिं त्रिवृतं षोडशान्तं शतार्धारं विंशतिप्रत्यराशं त्रिमार्गभेदं द्विनिमित्तैकमोहं पञ्चस्रोतोऽम्बुं पञ्चयोन्युग्रवक्रां पञ्चप्राणोर्मिं पञ्चबुद्ध्यादिमूलां पञ्चावर्तां पञ्चदुःखौघवेगां पञ्चाशद्भेदां पञ्चपर्वाम् अधीमः. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. So the चतुर्थः मंत्रः, विष्णु we chanted it also, एक बार और पढ़ लीजिएगा. तमेकनेमिं त्रिवृतं षोडशान्तं शतार्धारं विंशतिप्रत्यराभिः अष्टकैः षड्भिर्विश्वरूपैकपाशं त्रिमार्गभेदं द्विनिमित्तैकमोहम्. So they have seen, ते ध्यान योगा अनुगताः कारण ब्रह्म अनुपश्यन्. कारण ब्रह्म they have come to understand. So the Brahma with the Upadhi of Maya Shakti becomes Karana, and he himself is expressing as all these things. So he is Brahman, he is a Karana Brahman, he is a Chakra Rupa, he is that Chakra as a Nemi, that Nemi is the Prakriti or Maya. That Chakra has got 3 coverings, they are called as 3 gunas. It has got its 16 finer most manifestations. They are called as Shodashantam. That chakra, the Karana Brahma chakra, has 50 spokes, 5 Viparyas, 28 Ashaktis, 9 Tushtis, and 8 Siddhis. Here is the topic we are discussing from last 2 days. In that also, the 5 Viparyas we have seen: Tamaha, Mohaha, Mahamohaha, Tamisraha, and the Tamisraha. Tama is 8, Moha is 8, Mahamoha is 18, then Tamisra and under Tamisra 28, 28 we have seen. 18, 18. Done. Then we have come to the Ashaktis, the 28. Not having 8 Siddhis is 8 Ashakti. Not having 9 Truptis is 9 Ashakti. 8, 9, 17. Not able to control the 10 Indriyas and 1 mind is 11 Ashaktis. Total 28 Ashakti. In that Rupa, Paramatma only expresses in all those jivas who are not able to do this. Like the Pashu Pakshi Yoniya mein, ऐसा होता ही नहीं. A Manusha can try to master them. But in that Rupa also, Paramatma only. Then we have started seeing the Navadha Tushtis, the 9 Truptis. The 4 Truptis are from the Prakriti, the Upadana, then Kala, then Bhagya. Through them, the Tushtis 4. 5 Tushtis are by withdrawing from the Vishayas by 5 ways of understanding. I know all of that we have seen yesterday. Okay, what are the things he said? Uh, so, Prakriti, Upadana, Kala, Bhagyaha, Chatasraha. These are the four of the Tushtis. From the Prakriti, from the Prakriti, from the Upadana, and also from the Kala, then from the Bhagya. Then, about the Vishya withdrawal, 5. What are they? Vishyanam Arjuna is difficult. Therefore, without going for that Arjuna of the Vishya, he is contented with whatever. Second is Vishyanam Rakshana is difficult. Therefore, he didn't try for it, remained trupta in that. Then Vishaya Dosha, the shortcomings in Vishya, seeing that giving up the Vishaya and become trupti. In all these, giving up Vishaya and trupti is common. Karanas are different. The fourth Karana is Sangha. Vishayas will enslave me. With this Karana, Vishaya given up and Tushti gained. If these Karanas are not found, and if we are not Trupta, we will be slave to the Vishayas, will be samsari only. Some of the intelligent people in this way find Trupti within themselves. That is what Bhagavan's expression in this world. The fifth one is Himsadeha. In collecting Vishayas, in saving Vishayas, in indulging in them, lot of himsa is done to other fellow living beings. Therefore, he will not do that procuring or indulging in the Vishayas. Without them, Trupta. Like the festival has come, but no money to buy new clothes. like हम बचपन में त्योहार आते ही नया ड्रेस 2 साल में एक बार ऑर्डर. बट देन तो ठीक है, कोई नहीं, जो पुराने कपड़े हैं पिछले साल के वही धो करके अच्छी तरह पहनेंगे. दैट्स कॉल्ड तृप्ति. Not gone for the Vishaya because there's no money to buy it. An example. Again, same festival. No money to make to buy lots of things, to make lot of naivedya to God. तो फिर क्या है, घर में जो भी है मूंगफली है, थोड़ा सा चीनी या गुड़ है, उसी से थोड़ा बना देते. दैट इज तृप्त. हो गया तृप्त. And no money to have a big house. Now mind a rented house, ये one single bedroom में हूँ. अब यही चलेगा. How many people are in this world are तृप्त in this way? असंतृप्त लोग फंसे हैं संसार में, वो भी है. But this Navatushti is the one which is there. Okay? So, Panchaviparya, Ashtavimshati, Ashakti, Navatushti are done. Now we have to study the Ashtasiddhis. Beautiful, huh? This one is Ashtasiddhis. All Siddhis are Jnana Sambandhi Siddhis. Jnana Prapti Sambandhi. Knowledge. जनरल नॉलेज आता ही पहले आप जनरल नॉलेज लो. इन द सेंस नॉलेज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, नॉलेज अबाउट गेनिंग मनी, नॉलेज अबाउट प्रोफेशंस, नॉलेज अबाउट वर्णाश्रम व्यवस्था, धर्मानुष्ठानम. हर जगह ज्ञान की जरूरत है. तो सब ज्ञान की बात है. एंड वन ऑफ द ज्ञान इज द तत्व ज्ञान, मोक्ष ज्ञान, आत्म ज्ञान ऑल्सो. दैट इज अल्टीमेट. Like there are 20 people. So you salute every one of them. One of them is our Guru also. Ultimately, we have to surrender to the Guru only, mainly. But out of obligation, we have others also. So we talk to them also. In the same way, Moksha Jnana, Tattva Jnana is ultimate. Yet, even Vyavaharik Jnanam, etc., Prakriti Sambandhi Jnanam, etc., that also is Jnanam only. Required at some or the other stage of life and evolution. So the Jnana Sambandhi are these Ashtasiddhis as mentioned. Not the Ashtasiddhis, because the Ashtasiddhis of Anima Mahima will come little later. नहीं, अष्टकई षड्भिः एक है ना तीसरा लाइन, उसमें वो लिस्ट आएगा। इसलिए यहाँ शंकर भगवान हैज गिवन द ज्ञान ओनली हैज सिद्धिस. So the 8 jnana paddhati, jnana obtaining paddhatis are called as 8 siddhis. And we will be finding where do we stand in those 8 things. मैं तो मेरा पता कर लिया. Let us see one by the. Okay. Siddhayah abhidhiyante. Siddhis are being explained. Abhidhiyante means proclaimed or explained to you. First, what are they? Uhaha shabdaha adhyenam. Iti tisraha siddhayah. So, uhaha, shabdaha, adhyenam. These are 3 siddhis. Out of 8, 3 are told. Uhaha, shabdaha, adhyenam. What are they will be explained later. Second one, dukkha vighataha tisraha. So, the siddhis gained by being careful and removing the 3 dukkhas. They are called 3 types of siddhis. Dukkha vighataha tisraha siddhaya. So 3 siddhis of achieving jnanam by removing 3 dukkhas are called 3 siddhis. So 6 हो गए. Uhaha, Shabdaha, then Adhyenam are 3. Dukkha Vighataha 3. 6 are over. Now what is 7th and 8th? Suhrut Prapti Danam iti Siddhi Dvayam. Suhrut Prapti is the 7th one. Danam is the 8th one. In this way, 8 siddhis are gained. And Siddhi is in gaining the Jnanam. So the Jnanam is gained in 8 ways. Therefore, 8 are the Siddhis. Jnanam is gained in 8 ways. That gaining Jnanam is Siddhi. Therefore, 8 are the Siddhis. One by one, we'll see now. What is Uha? Very simple. Ki Uha Tattvam Jignasa Manasya. Uha means the one who want to know the Tattva. Jagat Tattva and Brahma Tattva. Tattvam Jignasa Manasya. First, the one who wants to have the jnana of the tattva. Jagat tattva is Brahman only, and Brahma tattva is Sachidananda. So tattvam jignasa manasya. Now listen. Upadesham antarena. Without even going to the guru and getting the upadesha from him about the tattva. Without at all. Then janma antara samskara vashat. Because of the earlier lives of samskara. Prakrutyadi Vishayam Jnanam Utpadyate. They get the Jnanam regarding the Prakriti, regarding the Purusha, how the Purusha gets bound in Prakriti, how the Purusha has to withdraw himself from the Prakriti and be established in Purusha Tattva and get liberated. All this knowledge, when it is that way gained by this person without listening Upadesha from the Guru and because of the earlier samskaras. मतलब कोई effort ही नहीं है. Sa yam uha nama prathama siddhi. This is called the first siddhi, uha siddhi. Uha is the jnana siddhi where he has a jignasa to know the tattva. Just by that jignasa only, because of the purva janma samskaras, he has gained the knowledge of prakriti purusha ityadi without even getting taught by the guru. Upadesha ke bina, antarenam is without needing the upadesha of the guru. And we see this in so many other cases also. बच्चों को टीचर वीचर के गए ही नहीं, बट दे टेक आउट दैट रागा आलापा सरिगम पदनिसा, उनको नेचुरली आ जाता है. Some of them play that musical instruments. Some children wonderfully they sing. Don't you see them? So ये है ऊहारोपी सिद्धि है ये. In that particular talent, without the guidance of Guru in this life, वो पिछले जन्म से संस्कार लेकर आया. Like some children also, they just able to drive the car without much going to the formal teaching. कार ट्रेनिंग, ड्राइविंग ट्रेनिंग स्कूल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं हो. वो पता नहीं, वो आ ही जाए तो पीछे में लॉरी ड्राइवर होगा वो, और क्या. कुछ ना कुछ होगा, तो इज एबल टू डू इट. कुछ लोगों को इतना जिद करने पर भी नहीं होता. somebody just put him in water, in 10 minutes he learned swimming. पिछले जन्म का संस्कार हो, कोई था वो, he must be a tortoise or a fish in earlier life. or maybe human being learning the swimming skills. So, Uha Siddhi is that one where Jignasa has come in mind without any effort of formality of going to Guru, with the earlier life samskara, the all Jnana coming to him, Prakriti Adi Jnana coming to him is called as Siddhi. Prakriti Jnana means Prakriti Purusha, Prakriti is modifications and all of that, Purusha and all of that. Prakriti Jnana mein hi, as I said, about the every of the talents or sports or researches, जो लोग बिना परिश्रम का कोई काम कर रहे हैं वो सब ऊहा सिद्धि। नेगेटिव भी हो सकते हैं, कोई बचपना से टेररिस्ट है, वो किसी ने सिखाया नहीं उसको, तो दैट इज बट ऊहा सिद्धि, बट नॉट हेल्दी वन। सो ऊहा इज डन। सो ऊहा तत्त्वं जिज्ञासमानस्य उपदेशमन्तरेण जन्मांतर संस्कारवशात् प्रकृत्यादि विषयं ज्ञानम् उत्पद्यते, सा इयम् ऊहा नाम प्रथमा सिद्धिः। इट इज ऊहा नेम्ड फर्स्ट सिद्धि। व्हाट इज द सेकंड सिद्धि? शब्दः। व्हाट इज शब्द सिद्धि? शब्दो नाम अभ्यासम अंतरेण, नो नीड ऑफ एनी प्रैक्टिस डन, बट श्रवण मात्रात् यत् ज्ञानम उत्पद्यते, without doing any abhyasa, just by listening, the jnanam has come. Utpadide sadvitiya shabda nama siddhi. Shabda siddhi is no need of any abhyasa done. Just by listening only, they all got the jnanam. And you are the example for it. No need of any abhyasa. अब सुनते सुनते ब्रह्म ज्ञानी जीवन मुगत हो गए कि नहीं? शक है क्या कि आपको? So you belong to the second category. मैं तो पांचवा छठा पता नहीं कहाँ हूँ. So the second category is no abhyasa required. सुनते ही उनको अनुभव आ गया. You know that Nisargadatta Maharaj, they are in this category. Guru told you are Brahman. I need not do the खींचातानी मैं कैसे ब्रह्म हो सकता हूँ, मेरा ब्रह्म है, मैं तो nothing doing. Guru told he got it. हो गया. अभ्यास मंत्रेण उपदेश मात्रा. नो नीड ऑफ अभ्यास, बस बोलते ही मोक्ष हो गया उनको. ये कहते हैं शब्द सिद्धि. बढ़िया है कि नहीं? शब्दों नाम अभ्यास मंत्रेण श्रवण मात्रात् ज्ञानम उत्पद्यते, सा द्वितीया सिद्धि. सो ऊहा शब्द हो गया. नो व्हाट इज अध्ययनम? थर्ड वन अध्ययनम नाम. व्हाट इज मीनिंग ऑफ अध्ययन सिद्धि? अध्ययनम नाम शास्त्र अभ्यासात् यत् ज्ञानम उत्पद्यते, सा तृतीया सिद्धि. टुडे वी हैव आवर इंट्रोडक्शन में, सब क्लास में ही था. आई डिडंट नो दैट ये दोनों रिलेट होते हैं. तो अध्ययन के बाद शास्त्र अभ्यासाद ज्ञान मुज्यते. आफ्टर डूइंग द अध्ययन ऑफ द शास्त्र, when the abhyasa is done, what is said in the shastra, when the jnana is born, that jnana prapti is the adhyana siddhi. So uha siddhi is without listening, without abhyasa. Shabda siddhi is without abhyasa, just by listening. Then third one is the adhyana siddhi is we have to hear from the Guru Maharaj and do the abhyasa of what is we heard. Then the jnana come to us. That's called as adhyana siddhi. But in all three cases, common is jnana. Jnanam about the jagat, jnanam about the jiva, paramatma, bandha moksha, all those knowledges. सारा ज्ञानम. तो अध्ययन कर गुरु महाराज से सुनकर जब उसका साधना करते हैं तो अध्ययनम नाम शास्त्र अभ्यासात् यद ज्ञानम उत्पद्यते, सा तृतीया सिद्धि. शास्त्र अभ्यासात्, शास्त्र में जो सुना हमने उसका अभ्यास करने से जो ज्ञान सिद्धि होती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड अध्ययन सिद्धि. तीन हो गए. ऊह शब्द अध्ययन. नौ दुख विघाता तिस्रः सिद्धयः. दुख विघाता तिस्रः सिद्धयः means what? When we are I find myself to be in this. Dukkha vigataha tisra siddha means three types of dukkhas are there. Adhyatmika dukkha of all our personality layer. Adi bhautika dukkha from the beings around. Adi daivika dukkha from the natural calamities. Because of these three, we have no jnanam gained. So by somehow through upasana or one's own effort, we struggle to avoid these effort, these dukkhas all the three, and then gain the jnanam. They are called as the three siddhis. सो आधिदैविक दुख को नजरअंदाज करते हुए जिन्होंने ज्ञान पाया, दैट इज वन सिद्धि. आदि भौतिक दुख को दूर करके जो ज्ञान पाया वो दूसरा सिद्धि. आध्यात्मिक दुख को दूर करके ज्ञान पाया वो सिद्धि है ना. सम ऑफ अस आदि दैविक कम प्रॉब्लम है हमको, आदि भौतिक भी थोड़ा कम है. मोर ऑफ देम आर आध्यात्मिक दुख. आई डोंट हैव मच ऑफ आदि दैविक एंड आदि भौतिक. आदि दैविक नेचुरल कैलेमिटीज वगैरह मैं तो उस एरिया में नहीं हूँ, सेफ सिक्योर्ड हूँ. आदि भौतिक द ह्यूमन बीइंग्स दे आर नोबडी अराउंड मी टू ट्रबल मी. Then adhyatmika dukha are there. The body gives all problems of diseases. Mind never listens. बुद्धि तो we know what stage it is. So उन सबको साफ सुथरा करते हुए, सीधा विधा करते हुए, trying to gain the jnanam, and gaining jnanam is the siddhi. तो तीन दुख है. तीन दुखों को अवॉइड करते हुए ज्ञान पाने के तीन तरीके, दे आर कॉल्ड थ्री सिद्धिस. इसे आध्यात्मिकस्य, आदिभौतिकस्य, आदिदैविकस्य त्रिविध दुःखस्य विदासात् शीत उष्णादिजन्य दुःख सहिष्णोः तितिक्षोः यत् ज्ञानम् उत्पद्यते तस्य आध्यात्मिकादि भेदात् सिद्धेः त्रैविध्यम्. सो तीन दुखों को दूर करके पाने वाले तीन तरह का ज्ञान. ज्ञान एक ही है पर तीन तरह का ज्ञान पाने का पद्धति है. दे आर कॉल्ड थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ सिद्धि. वन ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल ही गिव इज व्हाट कि शीत उष्ण आदि जन्य दुख सहिष्णु हो तितिक्षो हो. Shita Ushna is at the body level. Adi means sometimes your mind is disturbed by someone before you come to the class, yet you keep all the tension away, come to the class and gain the jnanam. You know, these are all adhyatmika dukkha. Unko vidasat means by neglecting it, by not valuing it, by not getting carried by it, by not taking them as an excuses. You have come to class, you have attended it, and try to gain the jnana. That's how the three siddhis. Okay. So, त्रिविध दुःखस्य विदासात्, तीनों दुखों को दूर करके. One example is शीतोष्णादिजन्य दुःख सहिष्णोः तितिक्षोः. The one who is able to for going through the शीतोष्णादि दुःख and he is having that titiksha. शीतोष्ण इज फिजिकल बॉडी का, आई टोल्ड यू, मेंटल का, इंटेलेक्चुअल का, जो भी होते हैं सब आध्यात्मिक दुख होते हैं. तस्य आध्यात्मिक आदि तितिक्षोः यत् ज्ञानम उत्पद्यते. Then he is tried for gaining the jnanam, he gained that. Tasya adhyatmikadi bhedat siddhehe traividyam. Like, you know, well affording people, children when they have to study for exam, बहुत गर्मी है तो आराम से एसी कमरे में बैठकर पढ़ेंगे. सर्दी है तो he'll put the heater and study. But those who don't afford it, वही सर्दी में जकड़ते हुए पढ़ते हुए ज्ञान पाते हैं. गर्मी में ऐसे बात, एक हाथ से पंखा कर रहे हैं, दूसरे हाथ में किताब पढ़ रहे हैं. You have done all this nautanki in childhood. We never had fan up to the 9th or 10th class तक. पंखा ही नहीं था, हाथ ही पंखा बस. न्यूज़पेपर या जो है ना चावल को करते थे उसको लेकर जो है हवा चाहिए था. So dukkha sahisnu, but he is studying for the jnanam. An example. This is called as three types of siddhis, but jnana gaining is important. तो कितने हो गए फिर? तीन तीन छह हो गए. The last, the two more are there. What are the two? कि सुहृदम प्राप्य या सिद्धि ज्ञानस्य सा सुहृद प्राप्ति नाम सिद्धि. Some well-wisher, you know, who respects us or who loves us. It may be father, it may be grandfather, his uncle, his tinkle or penkle. From them when the jnana is obtained, when they teach, that's called as seventh jnana siddhi. Because in many families, the elders are there highly educated. They might have heard from some gurus. So they teach the children or anybody. उनसे मिलता है. In my life, Suhridam Prapya has happened a lot. Father used to talk all these Shastras and so much. Suhridam Prapya. किसी घर में ना चाचा जी होते हैं कोई ऐसे. I know somebody. He lost his father very young, 6-7 years. From the 8th, 9th year only, the Chachaji taught him so much of the Jnanam. So, Suhridam Prapya Jnanam, that is a Siddhi. किसी को दोस्त ही सिखाते हैं, है ना. सुहृद, a well-wisher. And anybody who gives Jnanam is well-wisher only. Some people have Suhridam, the neighbor only. कोई colleague भी हो सकता है. In any relation, that Suhrid can come, but from him gaining knowledge is the 7th Siddhi. The last one is what? कि आचार्य हित वस्तु प्रदानेन या सिद्धि विद्यायाः सा दानम नाम सिद्धि. Suhrida Siddhi is the 7th one. The last one is the Danam Siddhi. Means to the Acharya, whatever he needs or wants, when we provide to him, then he will make us sit and give the Jnanam, Guru Dakshina dekar. वो ज्ञान सिद्धि पाते हैं. That is the 8th सिद्धि, है ना. 8th one. So, आचार्य हित वस्तु प्रदानेन या सिद्धि विद्यायाः, विद्या सिद्धि तो अल्टीमेटली विद्या ज्ञान का ही है. सा दानम नाम सिद्धि. तो इन माई केस, टू पूज्य गुरुदेव, व्हाट आई कैन गिव टू गेट नॉलेज फ्रॉम हिम, आई कुडंट गिव नथिंग, आई कुड गिव एनीथिंग. है नहीं कुछ, तो इसलिए हम अपने आप को दे दिए. गिव आवरसेल्व्स. सो ही इज गिविंग अस नॉलेज लिटिल बाय लिटिल, टू द एक्सटेंट वी आर एबल टू रिसीव इट. सो कोई आचार्य के लिए कोई कुटिया बनाए हुए, या उनके उपासनाओं के लिए, यज्ञ के लिए कुछ वस्तुओं को तैयार करके देवे, या कोई भी उनका आजकल वो सेवा हेल्प करें इन शास्त्रों के प्रचार में, देन उनको ज्ञान प्राप्ति होती होगी. आचार्य उनको बुलाकर बिठाकर सिखाएंगे, या आचार्य सटली आल्सो कैन ब्लेस, ही विल गेट दैट नॉलेज रिक्वायर्ड. कभी कभी ना कोई महात्मा संतों के अनुग्रह से भी गेट ज्ञानम, वी डोंट इवन बिकम अवेयर किस किस संत ने हमको ब्लेस किया. अगर महात्मा से दैट पावर, तो इनको ज्ञान हो जाए तो हो जाएगा. लाइक भगवान आदि शंकरा made that she buffalo to chant Veda mantras. She chanted only Om Sahasir Shabur. Somebody asked, is it possible to make the buffalo? Yeah, it's possible to make the buffalo chant Veda mantra than a human being, because human will have 10 questions to ask. भाई करूँ मैं नहीं करूँगा, मेरे को नहीं आता, मेरे को इच्छा नहीं है. Buffalo doesn't say all. इसलिए उसको बोल दिया, उसने chant कर दिया. ह्यूमन बीइंग को कंट्रोल करना मुश्किल है ना. Easy to teach the buffalo Veda mantras than the fellow. I was wondering, Bhagavan Adi Shankara could have made anybody human being only who never studied Veda mantras to chant. उनसे करवाना चाहिए था ना. वही मेड buffalo, then I understood. He didn't want to take a risk. ये फेल हो जाएंगे वो. ये बंदा ego, he will not listen. तो better make buffalo do. बेचारा, he will do it all. And he did it. Sant Jnaneshwar also made a buffalo chant the Veda mantras. दोनों ने buffalo को ही चूज किया, not the fellow. Shankara Bhagavan and Sant Jnaneshwar. These are the ones Mahayogis, Siddhis they are. Siddhas. So they made them chant. So from Guru Krupa also we gain knowledge. Directly the Acharya can teach us also, or he can send the thoughts sankalpas also. And we have provided the required things to Acharya. यही आशीर्वाद है. क्या ना कोई आश्रम बना दिया आचार्य जी के, तो इसे चलो ज्ञानी भव, इसे तो हो जाता है ज्ञान. 8 सिद्धीज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड बाबा. हो गया. एवं अष्टविधाः सिद्धि व्याख्याता. देन वी विल सी दिस 50 पंचाशत शतार्ध अरम इज ओवर. देन विंशति प्रत्यराभिः अक्षकै षड्भिः त्रिमार्ग भेदम द्विनिमित्तैक मोहम. So these 7-8 things or 5-6 things are there. We'll study them tomorrow. Om 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 Om. ओम 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 पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुति मात्रे नमः। तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। Join in 4 minutes for Gita.